Okay, so this is my podcast for one of my evaluation questions for A2 Advanced Production Evaluation. I'm doing question 2, which is how effective is the combination of our product with our auxiliary texts. So as you can see behind us, that is our poster, and we use this XI, which is Roman numerical numbers, which means 11, which is also the title of our trailer. We also use that font throughout, which is called Trajan Pro, which is something which you can get on the Apple Mac. I think that makes our film recognisable, especially the Roman numerical data, because when everyone sees that with that picture behind us, quite a shocking picture, it takes you by surprise. And also, where our title is within that as well, I think it's quite scary, it gives a good effect. And with the white background, it also makes it stand out even more. Although we shared the same film material, we created 2 trailers between us. We split our group into 2 different groups, and we decided to do a teaser trailer and a full trailer. The full trailer was about 1:06, and the teaser was only about 40 seconds. And they both, even though they both created a horror feel to the trailer itself, they're both incredibly different. In the teaser trailer, I recorded a voiceover of myself whispering, and even though that was the other team, we still helped out and gave points on what we thought would be improvements for each other. So I done a voiceover of whispering, and we put that on top of the trailer, which made that very effective. But also it gave a bit of a Hollywood feel to the trailer as well, which I thought was a good point to do. And in the long trailer, we have the different music compared to the first trailer. It builds up its tension, which I found on YouTube, and I used a YouTube converter to MP3, which I then put onto iMovie and put on top of the film what we had created, and then adjusted the film where necessary. Anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. Going on, so all 3 of our texts, they link together well, because I think one main thing what links them all together is the photos and also the font. Because once you recognise it, it's like Saw. It's that recognisable Saw look, isn't it, with the blood and the... They also use the numerical data as well. So after creating the trailers, we were asked to take into consideration what suggestions we could get that would improve them, so we handed out questionnaires to everyone in the class, and they all watched our trailer and wrote what they thought we could improve, and which we did. We also showed them our poster and our magazine front cover, and we asked them what they thought linked well and what they didn't think linked well, in which we improved and added together, and we included the blood splattering on both of the magazine text and the poster, which also it makes them link together well, and it's recognisable again, and also it does give out that horror film. If it's still not clear from the photo and from whatever, that blood obviously will attract a particular type of audience. On the magazine, we duplicated the idea of the Empire magazine, which created a realistic atmosphere over on the whole, because obviously everyone knows Empire magazine is a big magazine, and occasionally they do the film editions, which also worked well. We did a horror month on top of the Empire idea. The 2 previous texts to this predominantly follow the theme horror, therefore, which were also high in profits, because obviously everyone loves a good horror, especially in Britain. There's also a perpetual link between all 3 of the data, because they also all have 11/11/11, the date on. That's a key theme for our data because obviously that is the that's a key theme for our data because obviously that is what our title and what our film is about. That on this strange day of what everyone has this hype about when it's the 11th of the 11th, 11th or whatever, the 10th, the 10th, the 10th. Everyone says, oh, the world's going to end, la la la. It's this horror because it's the same date. So obviously, that choosing that date has obviously also made our text a little bit scary, a little bit edgy. People wonder what's going on.